Hey guys, so I decided to make a quick video of my top 10 packing tips. I have traveled a lot, and while traveling throughout Europe I've learned a lot about packing, and I want to share these tips with you guys. So they're simple tips, but I think they will really help anyone who's traveling, even just small traveling domestically, but also internationally. So the first tip I have is staying organized. In my bag I have everything labeled in smaller Ziploc bags. I personally use the bags from Tilly. I think they're really cute. They come in two sizes and they have matching patterns. They have all the same color scheme, which I think is really cute, and they have a place for you to write what each thing is. So I like to separate everything. For example, this bag is for panties, this bag is for a bra and bathing suit, this bag is for medicine, etc., etc. And I think it's good to stay organized. It'll make your life so much less of a hassle when you get to your destination and then when you're repacking. Number 2, know the locale and weather. Make sure that you know what you're going to be seeing. For example, if you know you're going to be going to a cathedral, make sure you pack clothes that cover your shoulders and skirts that go to at least your knees. Or even if you're traveling, you know, wherever you're going, know the social customs and make sure that you're dressing appropriately. Also, you want to know the weather. Try to look it up in advance so you know what you're going to be looking at. For example, my friend Jill was just in Ireland, and she was wearing a sweater and jeans and boots every day, where here I'm in France and I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt. So you always want to know what the weather's going to be like. Number 3 tip is grab a guidebook. I love guidebooks. I always like to have them when I'm traveling. This one is Discover France from Lonely Planet. I also like Let's Go for a budget guide and Frommer's. So those are great travel guides. It's really going to help you when you're planning your trip. It has important information, even emergency information, which is really great to know when you're in the location. Number 4, be safe. Be sure that you have your belongings close to you at all times. I recommend for women to have shoulder bags so they can keep in front of them, because you don't want to be pickpocketed. Also, make sure that you have a copy of your passport and your visa if you have a visa. You just want to have all of your important information that you're going to need in case of any kind of emergency. Number 5, space bag saves the day. I personally love space bags. I think they really do save space for packing. Also, I like that when you have a space bag, all of your clothes are protected from water. You never know what could happen. So, for example, if anything got on my clothes, they would stay dry. And there are a lot of clothes in here, I will tell you, and, you know, not a lot of space. Next tip is jot it down. I recommend highly having a small notebook. I didn't have one at the beginning, and ever since I got one, my traveling has been so much easier. I write down all the confirmation numbers that I need for my trains. I have all of the addresses of my friends and family to send postcards. It's just a great idea to have a little book, and if you write everything down, you know where it is. It's in a little small place. You know, you're always going to have it. It can fit in your purse or your suitcase. That's a great thing to have. Next day is a travel towel. If you're going to be living in hostels or couch surfing or anywhere where you're not going to be having a towel every day, I think that microfiber travel towels are a great way to go. They're small, they're compact, they're dry really quickly, and they're just a great thing to have. I love mine. Next is always have your medicine and be safe about your prescriptions. You need to make sure you have all of your prescriptions available. Also, for example, in different countries they might have different forms of very general medicine. For example, first time I was in France, I was given aspirin, and the dissolvable kind that you dissolve in water, and I hate that. So now I always have aspirin. Also in France, you can't buy aspirin just at the grocery store. You have to go to the pharmacist. So I do recommend having a bag with all the medicines you might need. It'll save time and money before you leave. Next thing, shoes wisely. You you really need to make sure you have the right shoes when you travel. I've had the wrong shoes many of times, but you just want to have shoes that are comfortable. I highly recommend Keds. I think that they're really cute. They are not as conspicuous as, you know, big white sneakers, but they are just as comfortable. They also can look cute and trendy with your outfit, and they take up a lot less space than traditional sneakers. So these I highly recommend. Flats are also good. Anything that you feel comfortable in traveling in. If you are going to be traveling a lot and hiking, you know, whatever you need, choose the right shoes. Lastly is make sure that the things that you bring for clothes are the right things. You want to make sure that you don't bring too many clothes. It's just not worth it. You're going to be with your bag a lot, traveling, carrying it around, and there's no need to bring more clothes than you're going to wear. So when I choose the clothes I'm going to bring, I make sure that they all kind of go together. It's just a good idea to, I personally take pictures of all the outfits so that I know what I have and what goes together. So I already have my outfits planned. It saves time. It makes sure that I don't bring the clothes that I don't need. So those are my 10 tips. I hope you guys enjoyed. That was just a shortened version of packing tips. So I will be making a full video of packing tips and advice, and I will catch you guys next time. Subscribe to catch us at the next stop. Bye.